I think there's an assumption that the professional would necessarily know what to do, and I think that that's not really what professionals are for. I think initially that the best support comes off those that are close to you, those that you trust, those that you already have a relationship with. I think that's certainly where the most immediate support would be from, and also the first responsibility, really. I think experts have a very different role. They know about the literature, they know about the wider issues of bereavement, etc., or child development. There is a time to consult with professionals, but I think in the immediacy of events, I think the relationships one has around you is the first port of call for support. There's an assumption often made that resilience is about an individual disposition or personality. We have resilient people and non-resilient people, or tough people and non-tough people. I think there's another way of looking at resilience, which is about what people do with each other. The way people communicate to each other, the way they reassure each other, the way they support each other. Resiliency more as a process than an individual personality trait that can be developed in a person. During difficult events within schools, the way people are interacting with each other is a key determinant in terms of how resilient people are to those difficult situations. My experience is when tragic events occur in schools, schools are equipped in different ways in terms of how they react to those events, and some schools manage very well because they're already have those high quality relationships, they already have a supportive culture. They might also have external support. For example, some schools will have very well developed community networks. They could be religious, or they could be other kinds of community connections. But all of those come into play in the sense that the wider a community is, the more committed it is, the more supportive it is, the more likely they are to adapt to those events.